Guys, so today's video is going to be a message from your higher self so you can get more in touch with your intuition, with what your intuition is trying to tell you. Maybe you've had a little bit going on recently to where you haven't been paying as close of attention to the messages that your own mind and body and soul are trying to tell you. And so that's what today's message is for. And if you're looking for something more personalized or in-depth for you, I do have personal readings that I offer as well. You can find my Skype link in the description box below, and go ahead and click on that if you'd like, and message me if you'd like to get a personal reading. The prices are down there as well. And please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Everything that you do helps this channel to grow and spread, and helps to spread the message of awareness and light and love. And also I want to say thank you to everybody who has liked, shared, and subscribed. I am so thankful and grateful for your support and for your recognition, and I appreciate it very much so. Alright, so we have 3 piles. Pile 1, 2, and 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self. Pick the pile that you feel most drawn to, and we are going to go ahead and get started with pile 1. Ooh, ow. Okay, so pile 1. For you, we have this Canada Queen Elizabeth II coin. It has the Olympic symbol on it, 2007, 2010, and a guy hunting on it as well. So you may be really trying to gain recognition, trying to gain achievements in some way or recognition in some way for things that you're doing right now. And you may feel like there's not a whole lot of recognition coming in or a whole lot of achievements coming in. You have the key to understand yourself within yourself. You have the key to bringing about these new ideas, new perceptions, new understandings, to go on this new journey, to really connect with your soul and to really connect with your desires and your passions. And it's all within you to be able to unlock your passions, your desires, and to really be able to go after what you truly are connected to. And in doing so, you will be able to gain those achievements and that recognition and the respect for what you're doing, because you're following your own intuition and you're connecting more to your own intuition and to your higher self, to the messages you're receiving from the universe, from your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, things like that. And it's really within you to be able to create this new path, this independent path. And, you may be focused on money a little bit, but when it comes to doing things that you're passionate about, there's no cash value that can be equated to how amazing, independent, and free you can feel, and how amazing, just in general, you can feel in following your own passions. This also has HM on it, which I did not notice till when I was just pulling the charms out a few minutes ago, if that has anything to do with anything. He who wants a rose must respect the thorn. Persian proverb. So you also may be worried about a lot of the sides of yourself that aren't so great, or you may do things that not everybody agrees with, or you may be a little prickly, things like that. But the people who belong in your life are the people who can respect not just your beauty, not just your attraction, not just your passion, not just your ideas and your understandings of things, but people who can also respect that other side, that you're not somebody who's a perfect person. Some people may look at you in a very surface level, and they may see you in a very surface way, but you really need to understand that it's quality over quantity. People who respect you for all of you and see you for all of you, and who actually dig deeper, those are the people that are more important in your life. And vice versa. If you are not looking at other people in that way and respecting them for everything that they are, accepting them for everything that they are, instead of just seeing their beauty and turning away from them when they're not so beautiful. You know, there's a need here to change that understanding and those ideas, and to really accept your full self as well as everyone else's full self. In accepting your full self and no longer judging your full self, you will really be able to move away from that with other people too. So, for the theme of this, we have the lady. So yeah, like I was saying before, people may really just look at you as if you're just this lady and this elegant, classy, beautiful, untouchable, amazing thing, you know, when really in reality you have a lot more depth and layers to you. You may even be wearing a bit of a mask when it comes to showing who you really are to other people. You need to be more comfortable with showing not just your beautiful, elegant, classy side, but also the side of you that may be a little bit rough around the edges, and the side of you that you might keep a little more guarded or protected. We have the Nine of Wands, the Fool, and the Hanged Man. So yeah, just taking time to reflect on things and look at things from a new perspective, to see and understand things in a new way, and to really take this leap of faith and know that you will be caught in doing so. Know that you will be able to fly in taking this leap of faith on whatever it is, on whatever new journey you're wanting to go towards and wanting to unlock within yourself or within the world around you. You really have been through so much, and you might be feeling a little bit defensive or combative, or like you've had to fight so hard to get where you're going, and it's just been this rough journey this whole way. But you really are almost to this brand new beginning, and a lot of what that takes is ending cycles from the past so you can begin this brand new journey, and really being able to end cycles of thinking from the past, and to listen more to your intuition and to really follow it, and allowing yourself to see the light at the end of the tunnel as well, and to focus on that, to really focus on your intuition and to focus on what it's telling you you need to do, and to take action to go after your ideas, your thoughts, your passions, because you have the key within yourself to be able to understand these things and to go after them. I'm sorry I'm so closed off. Please be patient with me. Everything is going to be okay. Calm your thoughts and find peace within. Passion and fire burn ever brighter. So you might be a little bit closed off to other people, you know, and that is okay too. And people can be patient with you in learning how to open up. Sometimes it's better to observe a situation or to observe people and to be a little guarded in your interactions. And if that makes you feel a little more safe. But sometimes it's better to take that risk, to take that chance, to make that change, and to put yourself out there, and to know that everything is going to be okay in doing so. It's time to really find your peace within, and to calm your thoughts, calm your mind, so that you can focus more clearly on your intuition and what it is telling you to do. So your passions and your fire really are just burning brighter than ever. You have a lot of ideas, a lot of passion, a lot of get up and go, drive, motivation to do something, to break out of your shell and to just change your life completely. Go for it. Go for this change. Go for it, because it's going to bring you some amazing things. Express your feelings. Laughing is the best medicine. Follow your heart. A place for everything and everything in its place. Let your voice shine. So it's time to take your place. It's time to know that you have a place in this world, and it's time to step up into that role and take your place. It's time to allow your voice to shine. It's time to work on your throat chakra, and to really know that what you have to say and what you have to add to conversations and situations can really unlock a lot of different ideas for other people as well. And you can really change a lot of perspectives, change a lot of understandings, and you really need to free yourself. You need to free yourself and allow yourself to express your feelings, to follow your heart, and to really just enjoy life, and to let your guard down a little bit, instead of being this person who's so closed off and so tightly wound. Just be able to laugh and enjoy life and live in the moment a bit more. And that's what your higher self is really wanting from you, is to just let loose and be okay with letting loose. To just take a risk and take a chance to make a change in your life. So that's what I have for this pile. I would really love to hear if this resonated in the comments below. So let me know. Let me know if this fit you or your situation, and if you feel like this message was something you really did need to hear. And I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. Message from your higher self. So, for pile 2, I think that you have a lot of protection. You have a lot of guides, a lot of your ancestors watching over you, the ascended masters watching over you and protecting you. And there's a lot of completions and a lot of new beginnings coming into effect in your life here. And there's a need to really remember to keep your intentions pure, to really remember to balance your passions with purity of intentions, and to, there's a lot of cheeky energy here too. Make sure that what you're doing is not just for pleasure, but also for your heart and for your spirituality and for your happiness and purity. And just make sure that what you're doing is for the good of yourself and everyone else. We have this Liberty Head dime from 1942. And, you know, there may be some sort of truce situation that you're able to make a truce in, that you're able to put an olive branch out there, and make sure that you're taking this opportunity to do that, to help others if there's a need to help others. You may have a lot of ideas, a lot of perspectives shifting right now, a lot of new thoughts coming into play, a lot of new thoughts about what exactly freedom is for you and what it looks like for you. We also have parking services. So you may also have a lot of, you may work in parking services of some sort. I don't know why I'm thinking sex in a car for money, but if that's the case, you know, have some better love for yourself and have some more faith in the universe to provide what you need, instead of feeling like you have to sell yourself to get it, if that is the case. There may be a lot of things that you might be parking on, or other people in your life might be parking on. Maybe their intentions aren't so good, or yours aren't, and there might be a lot of stagnant energy going on here. And a lot of what is going to help you to move forward and to free yourself from these things and to have this new beginning is to really get more in touch with your spirituality, to really get in touch with your intentions, and to understand what your intentions are and what you want and how you can go about it differently to get better results. So the theme of this is cruelty. So there may have been a lot of cruelty in your life, in your past. If you are somebody who is being paid for the services your body can provide, there may be a lot of cruelty coming at you for this as well. We have the 10 of Wands, we have the 2 of Cups, and we have the 3 of Wands. So now is the time to really put down your burdens, to end the cycles of the past, to put down the burdens of the cruel people, the people who have made you feel like you are nothing, the people who have really been tricky or manipulative or had that silver tongue and were able to talk you into doing whatever they were wanting you to do. And you know, you may be somebody who has really worked very, very, very hard and has really taken on the burdens of everyone around you in a lot of ways, and people have just cruelly expected you to do this and expected you to take on everything that was theirs. And it's time to put those burdens down. It's time to put the burdens of the cruelty of the past down. It's time to forgive yourself, time to forgive others. It's time to, and you know, if you're having random sex with people, or if you're, you know, accepting payment for that, anything like that, you also could be somebody who has a very high energy exchange when you're having situations like that go on. And in having your energy exchange, you're picking up their energies as well. It's time to put down those burdens. It's time to no longer accept cruelty in your life. It's time to know your worth, know your value, and to put down the burden of needing friendships in your life, to know that you are okay in and of yourself on your own, and to really make friendships that are better for you, and to come into balance in your emotions, to come into balance and harmony in your partnerships, in your friendships, in your friend groups, maybe even in a certain relationship. Maybe there's been a lot of cruelty going on in your relationships or in your friendships or in your family sphere, things like that. And it's time to really put down the burdens and to, end any cruelty you may have going on, but also to understand where other people were coming from and just forgive, learn to live and let live, and to maybe even extend that olive branch to try to bring a truce to a situation. There's really a need to understand that you have worked very, very, very hard. And now it's just time to wait. It's time to wait for all of your hard work to pay off. It's time to visualize, it's time to believe, and it's time to manifest that into being by being able to let go of the end results and by being able to just know that it's coming to you, because all of your hard work is going to be paid off. We also have, you guys got an extra one of these too. Can we please lower the walls and talk? I'm not sure how to start. Look deep inside. Who are you really? I hope you find peace and move on. When I look into your eyes, I never see any lies. So you are somebody who doesn't lie, somebody who is very honest, authentic, truthful, somebody who really needs to look deep inside and to understand who you are and to know that you have done your best in every situation. You have really carried the weight for everyone, and it has really put a very strong, heavy burden on you. And somebody in your life really wants you to lower the walls so that you guys can talk. And they're just really not sure how to initiate this or how to start this. So maybe offering that olive branch out there is how you can get this started. Just be like, hey, I know we've had a lot going on between us, and I know that there's been a lot of pain and a lot of hurt on both of our sides. Is there anything that you would like to talk about so that we can close this chapter out, so that we can move on, so that we can put the burdens down, and so that we can pick up a friendship again? And your higher self just wants you to find peace. Your higher self wants you to find peace. They want you to be able to move on from the past. They want you to be able to forgive and accept. And they want you to be able to love yourself and love others in a more spiritual manner. And they really want you to lower your walls. Don't be scared of losing. Try your best. So don't be scared that in putting your foot out there and putting your best foot forward, that it's not going to work. All you can do is try, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, and sometimes you can try 1,001 times before you come up with a way to have a light bulb. I mean, come on. If you give up now, then you definitely lose. That's the only way you really lose, is if you give up now. So don't be scared. Allow that fear to motivate you and drive you forward, instead of allowing it to make you hide and cringe in fear. Try your best. A hard life brings a lot of wisdom, and you have lived so much of a hard life here. But it brings so much wisdom. Look at everything that you have gained from everything that you have been through, all the knowledge, all the wisdom, all the awareness. You know what is best for you. Bad things happen. They have a purpose too. So, you know what, I'm really getting the feeling that there may have been a lot of sexual abuse in this pile as well, that you may have been sexually abused in a lot of ways. And knowing and understanding that everything happens for a reason and has a purpose is a very good way for you to be able to let go of the past. You take that past, you take that hard life, and you turn it into something worth meaning, something with purpose. And that's how you get over it. is by taking those things and turning it into something that means something. That's why I'm here today doing what I'm doing, is because I have had a massively hard life. But I'm going to make sure that my hard life means something. Make sure that yours means something too. Ignore the haters. Don't worry what anybody has to say. Don't worry about the cruelty. Don't allow them to burden you and to drag your energy down and to turn you into them. Don't allow that misery to bring you into their company. Misery loves company, but that doesn't mean you got to be a part of it. You can still walk away from it, so walk away from it. You can overcome anything. You can overcome any challenge that comes your way. Look at everything that you have been through already. Look at everything you have faced in your life. Keep a smile on your face and just keep going. Know that you can do it. Know that you can overcome this. And also, another thing that the ignore the haters thing made me think of, when me and my little dog are walking past big dogs and they're barking, 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 and she starts to get a little huffy, I'm like, hey, don't worry about that. We don't even need to pay attention to them. Who cares what they got going on? That's not our business. We don't got to be ruffled by that. Let's just keep going, minding our own business. We're on our walk and we're enjoying it. And it actually quiets her down quite a bit. That's something that you could really remind yourself when you start getting upset about the things going on around you, is who cares? That's not my business, not my crap. I don't want to put my energy on that, because what you put your energy on is what manifests. You don't want to manifest more burdens into your life by focusing all your energy on all their crap. Focus on your own goals. Focus on your own work, and focus on your own world and your own sphere. And don't worry about what anybody else is thinking about it or saying about it, or the fact that they're acting in certain ways. You know, there's a lot of people who can really be very jealous and aggressive and mean-spirited, and just don't allow these people to drag you down. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you have been through in the comments below. Don't be ashamed of that. What you have been through is not who you are. It is what has made you who you are today. It is why you are capable of overcoming every obstacle that comes into your path. Things like that. I would love to hear about who you are and what you've been through in the comments below. So let me know if this resonated as well, and if this helped with your situation. I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. So, pile 3. 22:33 was on the clock when I first looked at that. I think you may actually resonate with pile 2, because 10:33 was on the clock when I looked at that for them. So anyway, the Ascended Masters are watching over you, guiding you, protecting you, leading you on this path. You have a lot of guides, a lot of protection going on. And there's a lot of balance and harmony coming into your friendships, coming into your life. And really, you've put in a lot of work for this to happen. And now it's just time to sit back and visualize and manifest. And that's what a lot of pile 2 was about too. So if you feel drawn to pile 2, go watch pile 2 as well. You really are a very true gem, a true beauty. Somebody that, a lot of people are looking at, a lot of people like, a lot of people, may really have crushes on you as well. Somebody that really is very much a true beauty, deep down within. You are somebody who's a true friend, somebody who doesn't care about the differences you have from other people. You don't judge people, and you don't allow the differences to get in the way. You just enjoy your time with them and live in the moment, and you really do love people and have very good friendships. We have 2009, Hope Relay for Life, caregiver. So you may be a caregiver, you may be taking care of somebody else, you may be putting a lot of work and time into the care of other people, whether that be in a caregiving job, whether that be in to like your parents or things like that. You may be taking care of them, or kids, or friends. You're just somebody who's a caregiver, somebody who's always there for others, somebody who has been through a lot in your life, and you have not allowed that to tarnish you. You have polished your surface and became something beautiful, amazing, and wonderful, and you have so much purity and depth and spirituality within you, and you have such pure intentions, and you just are just a very beautiful person, somebody who has been through so much but has worked so hard to find this purity within yourself and to bring it out to the world, and to make sure that even when you're hurt, you aren't running around hurting people. You have really good intentions, you have really pure intentions, and you really care about others. We ended up with 2 of these cards. We have the Stilt Walker and the Outsider. So you may be somebody who really is seen as an outsider. There may be a lot of people in your life who really try to attack you or bring you down. There might be a lot of shadow work that you have done. You have done a lot of shadow work on yourself. You may even be somebody who includes everyone. It doesn't matter who they are, where they come from, what they are. You include them, and you make them feel amazing and beautiful and wonderful, and you make them feel like they are a part of a group too. You do not like to see anybody left out in a situation, and you really are not afraid of the shadow side of others, because you have seen so much darkness in this life and in this world within yourself, and you've done all that work, and you know what it is and how to get to that other side. And a lot of it comes from people loving and accepting people. So you're somebody who's always there to love and accept people. Yeah, you're somebody who stands up and fights for the little guy. You're somebody who really is this bright, shining light that really makes all of the shadows fall away. You are somebody who's filled with hope, optimism, somebody who has very healthy boundaries, and you don't allow others to cross your boundaries or to affect the light that you are bringing to this world. You are somebody who really shines very brightly. You have a lot of options in front of you, and you know what are the best options for you. So you don't allow anything that is not for your highest good to exist in your sphere. You, even though you're very accepting, very accommodating, and you make sure that everybody feels included, things like that, your inner circle, I feel like, is very, very, very small, because you don't want to have just a bunch of random people that are illusions in your life. You know, you don't care about popularity. You care more about quality over quantity. And you're really somebody who has been able to break out of the darkness of the past and rise above it, to rise up out of the drama, the chaos, the bullshit, the burdens, and to really transform and find your freedom. And you really are very recognized for your ability to be able to navigate life and to come out on top. And you really are somebody very much in the public eye as well. Somebody who's very popular. People really like you or want to be around you and want to be your friend, things like that. But your close inner circle is very small, I feel like. And once again, if you're drawn to pile 2, go ahead and go watch that, because they had the 10 of Wands too, and that's what that made me think of here, is you coming up out of those burdens and all of the things that have been placed on you, all the responsibilities, all the pain, all the trauma, all the burdens that have been placed on you. You've been able to rise up out of that and transform and turn it into something beautiful and amazing, something that really affects the world around you, just simply by being able to overcome the past pain, and also by being able to listen to your intuition to know what is the right path for you, what are the right offers for you, and to not allow in anything that is not for your highest good. We also have, you have the key to your own heart. Open the lock. It would be so nice to get away, need some downtime. A healthy lust for life and playfulness is what pushes us forward to face anything. So yeah, your higher self would also like you to know that you really need to get away for a little bit, to just have some fun, to live in the moment, to enjoy life, and to take some time for some rest, and to know that in doing so, you will be able to find your peace within. Maybe even some time in nature, taking a trip to a cabin in the woods, or, you know, even if you can't get away that far, you can find little pieces of nature. Even if you're in a big city, you can find little pieces of nature that you can just go chill in and find your peace and your center. And you just really need to take some time for some rest, for some reflection, and for some fun and enjoyment, and to get out and have a good time. And that will really help you to be able to unlock your heart. Your heart, the key to it is in your own hands. And you really need to maybe even do a heart chakra meditation would help you as well. But there's a need here to forgive, to really find peace, to forgive yourself, to love yourself, to accept yourself for everything that you are, and to see how beautiful and amazing you are, to no longer feel like this outsider, but to see that you are beautiful and amazing and wonderful. And maybe some people are a little too intimidated to come up to you and to express how much they would like you to be in their life as well, because you're somebody just so amazing. They see you as so amazing. And you might feel it as they see you as something less than, or like you don't belong, or like nobody wants to be around you, things like that. But it has nothing to do with that. It just has to do with the energy you put off is so strong that it may even intimidate people, and they may be a little leery of approaching you. And so really just try to be a little more playful and try to really connect to people. Focus on the good parts. Shutting down. Don't allow others to dismiss you in words or action. You are not an outsider. Everything has purpose. Choose love. Self-love is love too. So there's also a need here to, you give so much love away to everyone else. Give some of that to yourself. Give some of that love that you are extending to everybody else on the planet to yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Make yourself soup. Make sure you get enough rest. Make sure you drink enough water. Make sure you eat your vegetables. Make sure you eat your fruits. All of those things are self-love. If you would do that for another person, and you would try to make sure that another person is being healthy in the way that they're doing things and taking care of themselves, then you should be doing that for you as well. Make sure that you remember that. And, you know, there may have been a period of shutting down, and it might have been because you allowed others to dismiss you in your words or in your actions or whatever you felt, or, you know, you may have just allowed them to make you feel like you were an outsider, like you didn't belong, like what you had to say wasn't good enough, like you shouldn't be listened to. Everything has a purpose, though. These things happen so you could learn how to stand your ground and set your boundaries in a good way. Focus on the good things in life and allow all of the negative things to fall away. Focus on the good parts and the good things that come from all of the bad things that you have been through. And know that there is a purpose for everything, and everything has happened for a reason. Learn what you can from those things and allow them to fall away. So that's what I have for this pile. And I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. And I also would really like to hear from you in the comments below on whether or not this resonated with you, what you have been through in your life, because it looks like you have been through a lot. And I would love to hear about that. And I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.